that's an interesting thing to be told about. Why? What do you mean, only microphone audio is being broadcast? I beg to differ. Why is this? Hello? Hello, hello? Why? Why must you do this to me? Looks like a game to me on the computer. Oh, well, maybe not. Never mind. I guess maybe not. Well, you know what? You know what? Apparently it wants to be dumb. Okay then. Maybe once I get into the game. Because right now I'm currently just there. I'm currently just on the opening menu. Ah, there we go. We are working. That's awesome. Brightness setting. Barely visible. Sure, I can see it here, but I know streams and on videos everything's just a little darker. So I'm gonna bring it up a bit, probably here. Sure. Not used to playing on PlayStation. It's been a while. It has been quite a long time. It just brings me right into that? Oh, I guess I did select options. New game it is. Ooh. It is quite loud. I feel like I should turn it down just a bit. Okay. Volume control. There we go. Alright. There, that works. Okay. So. Balance challenge. You have to optimize your skills and equipment using crafting and plan your battles carefully to finish the game. More aggressive, more numerous, and they will inflict more damage. Well, we're probably just gonna do normal because I like the normal game. And I struggle enough with games as it is, so why not? Why not? Let's do it. I'm excited to see what this game has to offer. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that it seems
stand a little taller, just a tad.
A lot like The Witcher.
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Cool. So I get to select basically who I am. Let's play. See, I usually go female. Why not? And we're gonna have a preset, but we're gonna adjust things afterwards. So I'm thinking probably that, and we'll look through the options here. That one maybe. Ooh. Nice short hair. Wait, was that tied back? It was. What's with the weird tattoo thing? Braid. I like the braid, actually. You know what? Let's go with that. We'll probably be able to change it at some point. Let's go a little bit more tan. Hair color. Yeah, white. Yeah, let's do it like that. No. I can't. It hurts. Let's do a nice, like, darkish brown. Or lighter. Yeah, lighter. Why not? And eyes, apparently. Even though it's hard to see with you looking around a bunch. Let's do green eyes, sure. R1. Skills. Pick your starting skills according to your playstyle. So, this is an RPG. The skill tree is open. You will be able to unlock the skills of other archetypes as you progress. This profile focuses on melee combat, controlling the battlefield, technical, or magic, offensive spells from a distance. Divine magic ring, stasis, one-handed heavy weapons, elemental traps, firearms, one-handed blades, or one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, and firearms. Strength and endurance, accuracy, agility, mental power, and willpower. Sounds lockpicking, vigor, intuition. I kind of want to do technical. I'm tempted to do technical. They all three seem interesting, and I know I can get into all of them, but starting skills. Elemental traps. I like the idea of technical. Let's go technical. Attributes. Pick an attribute to invest your first point according to your preferred playstyle. Okay, remaining points 1. So I can take strength, increase the power of all melee attacks. Attribute is required to wield the best one-handed and two-handed blunt weapons, and it also gives me stun and armor oh geez, this is gonna get crazy. Agility. In melee combat, damage inflicted. Attribute required to wield the best one-handed and two-handed swords. Mental power, level 1, increases the power of all spells. Willpower increases maximum MP and spell duration. Increases the power of all firearms and alchemical preparations. And endurance increases maximum life and balance. Attribute required to wear the heaviest armors. We probably want agility, right? That's what it told me before. Attributes, agility and accuracy and science and lockpicking. So these two. Oh, I guess it's the first two, the second two, and the third two. Got it. Let's start with agility. And what's the difference between these two? What'd you miss? So we started off, we are in a room and there's this guy painting a portrait of me. So, and it's basically the character creator. So, I could select male or female. I could go through a whole bunch of different options. And then I can select a class between warrior, technical, and magic. Which give me some starting skills, and it recommends different attributes and talents I should take. So I was just picking those now. So I just picked agility, but I only have 1 point, so I spent that. And now I'm on to talents. So there's charisma. Slightly reduces merchants' prices and slightly improves your companion's combat abilities. Ooh. Slightly increases the chance of success of some dialogue choices. Science allows you to make simple potions. Allows you to destroy weak walls with the help of explosive vials. Lockpicking lets you pick simple locks. Enemy traps are easier to see. That seems useful. That's interesting how it's lumped into lockpicking. Intuition. Gathering sites become easier to see. Slightly increase the number of ingredients and objects obtained through gathering and looting. Unlock contextual dialogue options. Craftsmanship allows you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrades. Oh, there's a lot in this. And Vigor lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. Increasing the maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. So what does it suggest? Science and lockpicking. I like the idea of charisma, though. Honestly. I might do charisma and lockpicking to start out with. Then again, if I'm using charisma, I might not need to do lockpicking. So let's do lockpicking, or let's do charisma and science, out of curiosity. Oh, I only had 1 point. Good thing I just clicked on science before I clicked on charisma, because it's what it suggested me take early on. Alright, let's see what happens. Do you want to create this character? Sure. We'll see how badly it is.
More minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Ooh.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Ooh, okay. I have no idea what's going on.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
So, she didn't want to be there. The great departure followed. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Visible at the top in the... Oh, no. I can't read any of that. Visible at the top in the center of the screen. It indicates important places and active quest objectives. Okay, I'm going to move my camera because apparently it's in the middle of... What's this all of a sudden? Yeah, see, I have no clue what's going on. But apparently we're setting sail. And there's a couple of things we have to do. Oh, hey, Silver. I decided that I was gonna stream out of nowhere. And yeah. This is Greedfall, an RPG. It looks kind of like Witcher. With a lot of, like, diplomatic choices and different factions that you can interact with, and the storyline can branch a lot. Much like Detroit Become Human, but it's more, RPG-like than that. Also, you're gonna see a blue screen just for a moment because I'm moving the camera for a second to upper left. There we go. That's better. Apparently. How am I? I am good. I wondered whether you were in bed or not already. I thought about sending you a message, but I wasn't sure. I thought you'd be sleeping. Speak to Noble.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Wow. I'm like some really important person.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Huh.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Okay, then. What am I doing? Oh, jeez. I can't see what's up here. Disarday. Oh, no. There's so many things. Relationship Neville. Congregation of Merchant. Nice. Bridge Alliance, Teleme, Coin Guard, Knots, and Natives are all suspicious of me, apparently. Yeah, you were going to sleep. Actually, I have to get up at 6 tomorrow. Bye. I can stay for 30 minutes, but not bye. Oh, okay. I see, Silver. Oh, skill tree. Neat. Attributes and talents. Okay. Equipment. Torso, hands. Regulation pistol. I have a stiletto and a saber. Contains consumables and other items. I am so confused right now. We got a map. Go and say goodbye to your mother. When did that become a mission? Thought I had to talk to somebody for my cousin. Oh, okay. A cure for... Yeah, okay. Sure. Ooh, a world map. Serene. Or Serene. Serene. Serene, I think. Serene Harbor. De Courcellon Facit. Also, Sam, this looks very French-inspired. Like, everything about it. New Serene. City of Merchant Congregation. Okay, so they're calling the civilization that they've been settling on New Serene. San Mathis Hikamet New Serene. And this is the island that we've been apparently establishing ourselves on. Good to know. Ooh, brought up at the court of the Prince d'Orsay and with his son Constantine, you have benefited from the best tutors and masters of arms. As skilled in combat as in games of the mind, you have also shown early aptitudes for light magic. Your cousin has been more calm and thoughtful than ever, and you have always tried to protect him from the annoyances he has the power to attract, which has earned you the respect of your uncle and probably the appointment as legate. In other words, the senior diplomat on the island of Tierfrad. On Tierfrad. It is with a heavy heart that you will have to leave behind your mother, suffering from the melancholy and close to death, but the opportunity that is offered to you away from the deadly atmosphere of Serene to accompany your cousin and to discover new shores is not one that can be refused. It's very French colonialism era, and I love it. Aw, I know you would. I know how much you like the French colonialisms. Mr. de Courcellon. You have known Mr. de Courcellon for years. This very cultivated man has taught you and your cousin Constantine history, the workings of politics, and the subtleties of diplomacy. You do not know if your uncle has sent him to you in the hope that he will keep an eye on you, or if he wanted to come himself, driven by the affliction he has for you, and is even lingering curiosity, and his ever-lingering... I can't read today. After all, you've been hearing for years about this fascinating island and the mysteries it contains, which he hopes to shed some light on. Sure. That gives me a little bit more...
They say the ambassador of Thélème sends his guard all around the city in search of heretics.
Whoa, okay.
There are so many dead people. Even if we did find an antidote to the Malichor, I do not know if our city will ever be able to come back from it.
Oh no. You can do your schoolwork. You don't have to be here. Oh, I pressed the trigger and it did that, but I think
Green blood.
it had nothing to do with it. Okay.
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings
What?
are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so?
What?
Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Oh, great. Attack time. What? Okay, L1 for a tactical pause. It will pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. You finished work, but now you have to go to dinner. Bye. Okay, have a good dinner. I always try, but I always fail. Good luck with it. You'll be able to access your spells, skills, and potions to use directly or assigned to a shortcut. Using it during combat, you can also learn more about your enemies around you. Ooh. Health potion. Quick attack, kick, parry, dodge, furious attack. I can change weapon, apparently, to my saber. But let's use my dagger for now. Okay, so I can main attack. And kick, apparently. Ooh, that stunned him! Dodge. Did he just... Parry and counterattack if done at the right time. Whoa, whoa! Prove to Kurt you can fight. Sure. Ow! Use the L1 to open the tactical menu. Oh, tactical pause. Yeah, and I can use a health potion. Got it. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. Bind. To up. There we go. Prove to Kurt you can fight. I can fight. I can fight, don't you know? That didn't hit me. I call BS. What?
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to
He
injury.
kicked my
This
ass.
is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go!
Really?
Fight with honor!
Because I failed, I have to do more training. That's an interesting way to do it. I can fight, gets beaten. I know, and I got annihilated. Like, that first strike, it was behind him, and then it started moving towards me and instantly hit me. Yet the sword didn't hit me. Destabilizing an enemy, each shot consumes 1 ammunition. Firearms. Bind. To right, I think. Okay. What? Oh, physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use an impact weapon or certain traps. Magic attacks ignore armor. Ow. Hey, excuse me. Did I say you could hit me? Oh. R2 plus square. Okay. Whoa! That was an explosion! Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy. Cast a spell or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to use your Fury level. Press L2 to use Fury attack. Do I have Fury Bar? Jeez, the strikes are like... Oh, I see, the glowing hand, okay. Got it. Hold R1 to sheath your weapon. Cool. But it's not magic.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Complain about being shadowed by a bodyguard.
I have to admit, I thought my days as a child, complete with bodyguard, were behind me.
I do like being wanted. It would seem that the prince didn't feel you were apt to take care of yourselves alone. And so it goes. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
I don't want to romance him. He's mean.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
She knows instantly?
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about. Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill. Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying.
She lays it on thick.
One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure. Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to... I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people.
So their people are actually...
It is time for you to take leave.
Dying from this.
Take this with you.
And she's going on a mission to find a cure for them.
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
Aww.
All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Yeah, but it's the very start of the game, Silver. I want to see what other options there are. Whoa. Oh man, this is awesome.
Cut.
There might be a better one. Exactly.
Sorry, Greenblood.
I really like her hat too.
We can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Weird. I live! Indeed. Isn't it surprising? Kurt is a melee combat master and can wear heavy armors. Faction coin guard. Relationship level suspicious. He's suspicious of me? See? He can't be trusted, Silver. Balance portion. Special move according to the equipped weapon. Chemical preparation of elemental damage. What? So it's an alchemical preparation of elemental damage which explodes when an enemy comes close, dealing elemental damage. Oh, is that what I had placed down before? I think. I have health potions and ammo. Whoops. Mother's present. Oh, I'm suspicious of him. Okay. That's probably what it is. The Princess de Sardet is the sister of the Prince d'Orsay and your mother. She has always shown you a lot of tenderness, which is not common among the congregation nobility. She unfortunately came down with the Malachor some time ago, and has been living in isolation since then, her suffering and appearance preventing her from maintaining her role at court. Although she may be very sorry to see you leave Seren and be far from her, she prefers her only child to visit more welcoming shores and seek a cure for her people rather than stay by her side waiting for her death. You've known Kurt for many years. When he became yours and Constantine's weapons master, his childhood was tough and he had a weapon in his hand as soon as he was old enough to hold one, although he has obviously suffered from it. He does not seem bitter, just a little cynical, and he shows you and your cousin an almost brotherly protective affection. Well, I guess I'm adding him to my team. Speak to Kurt.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Notify the Ptolemy ambassador about your departure. Whether he felt lonely.
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Respond in the affirmative. Tell him that you thought you were keeping him good company for all those years.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And these memories I hold dear. You've always been extraordinary, Greenblood, but I had to watch over you.
You keep calling me Greenblood.
You were my responsibility. That didn't leave us much time for friendship.
What about now?
Odd.
Now, I hope that we'll have more time. Anything else?
This guy's weird. No, something's off. He's freaking me out a little bit. Not gonna lie. Brocade Quarter. People are just sad and sick all over the streets. Whoa, what the heck? There's like enemies in the city? Oh, I knocked him down! What's with these cloaked assassins? Whoa! Alright, we're in a real fight now. Alright. That went well. Loot. Ooh, I got 2 gold coins. Sweet. My health is still down. Also, I can't win. It's going to be blue again because, just for a second, oh, I took a screenshot. Whoops. I'm going to move the camera again because it's in the way and it's pissing me off. I can't win. Where should I put it? Lower, what, right? Can it be down here? Probably. I don't think anything shows up down there. Sure. 3 gold coins. So there's people willing to just attack people in the streets. That's good. Ooh! How many gold coins? Just 1 gold coins? You're doing a lot better in a real fight. I know, right? I always do really bad in fake fights. And then in real fights, I'm actually good. Potion that quickly regenerates health, ammo, crude iron ore. Instant crafting, soft old boost, elemental resist. Out of curiosity, if I... Wait, there's more? Oh, Seren. It's the biggest city in the merchant congregation and one of the most important ports on the continent. It is a very old city that sea trade has long made rich, but it is also the ultimate diplomatic city thanks to the neutrality of the congregation. You can find everything you can imagine here. People from all over the world come together, and its markets are full of the most exotic goods. Over centuries, Seren's splendor radiated and attracted the best artists and philosophers of the time, despite the appearance of the Melikar. But since a little over 20 years, the deterioration of the congregation's relations with the Knots and an aggravated epidemic have drastically reduced its prestige and population. Today, Seren is a city that barely survives by clinging desperately to its past splendor. Crude iron, found in most of the island's regions. Negotiate with the vendor. I want to do that. Wait a minute, that switches to him? I can change his weapons out? It makes it difficult to get over to my stuff, though. I have to, like, keep going. That just seems odd to me. Oh, that's how it works. Got it. Okay. Comfortable boots. So the quality is better, but the armor is down. And it gives me elemental resist. Oh, the appearance of the character changes too. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna equip them though. Just because. Okay. So I have to notify all of the ambassadors about my departure from the city. Interesting. Alright. Seren.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Wait, who are you? Oh jeez, it's hard to, like, walk and target people.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Oh boy. People are, gloomy, don't you think?
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine.
Oof. Really gloomy. I guess I should heal, shouldn't I? There we are. I've healed. I don't need to talk to all these randos. Can I attack barrels? No? Okay. Alright. So we had a side quest to... It's been nice seeing me, but you do have to get to sleep. Oh, okay, Silver. Well, thanks for stopping by for a bit. It was fun. I'll talk to you again later. Ooh, okay. Telem Ambassador, Bridge Alliance Ambassador, negotiate with the vendor. Well, let's go do that. We have to go down this side street.
To my help and death to us.
Who? Oh, okay.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah, there we are. Oop. Oh, jeez. Ah. Ow. I realized that. I'll let you finish it. See, you can handle yourself in a fight. Loot. An old leather coat. I hope to see you again soon. Oh, talk to me later. Alright then, bye-bye. Bye, Silver. Have a good evening. Again with the randoms attacking me in the streets. They, I guess they don't like me very much. Good night. Traveling suit. See, this leather coat makes me... Why does it poof out in the front like that? It's just a weird coat. Like, it's more armor, but it looks really weird. I don't like the look of that. I'm not equipping it. I know I'm not playing Dark Souls, but Fashion Souls. Fashion Fall. This game's making me dizzy, though. That's a problem. We want to go this way. Ooh, what's going on up here? Ooh, some random guys, like hideaway chest. I'll take it. Poisoned alchemical mix. That's a poisoned alchemical mix which explodes. Ooh. Found a weapon. All right. Instead of the rusty saber, let's equip the old Al-Sad saber. This gives me stun, fury generation, a bunch more armor damage and physical damage. Yeah. Actually, let's equip it as A. No, that's not what I want to do. Thank you. Rusty Stileo. Old Al-Sad saber. Okay. So that's what we'll end up drawing, right? Boom. Yeah, got a longer blade. Awesome. Alright, we ready? So that's one of the ambassadors we have to go talk to. But let's head back this way. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Rewards. Well, so how are we supposed to get down here? Ah, there's another street. Okay, let's do it.
The merchant is there.
Alright. Deal. Hello?
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay
Interesting.
again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Mm-hmm. Ask about the other merchants.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. Do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Great, that was useless. Ask for more instructions.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Then let's talk to him.
This fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Alright, charisma. Threaten a prison sentence. Holy. Intuition, offer a bribe. Threaten him or leave. There's only a 50% chance of the prison sentence. What do we do? You didn't really miss a lot. I wandered into an alleyway and a bunch of guys jumped me. And I'm doing a quest for the guy that's a master at arms because I did some combat training with him. And apparently he's like my bodyguard and has been my bodyguard. And I'm doing a thing for him now because apparently they've paid this guy and they agreed on something where they paid and he was supposed to supply weapons or something. But now he says that his master is requesting another payment to be made before they give them the goods, and he won't reimburse us either. So my bud here has requested me to help because I'm more of a negotiator than he is. And I'm trying to weigh my options right now because I don't fully understand the situation because there's a lot of lore that I just don't understand yet. But I can apparently either charisma threaten a prison sentence, but there's a 50% chance of it succeeding, or threaten him, which it doesn't give me a % chance of succeeding. And I'm afraid that the basic answer isn't going to get me anywhere. So I think I'm going to risk the prison sentence one. I'm not sure though. I think I'm going to try and charisma because I wanted to charisma. I didn't end up taking it yet, but I'm going to. So I'm going to start with... I'm going to just try the charisma.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title.
Reputation up.
The quartermaster must be expecting us.
I can't believe that worked.
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Thank you. Because you've been working with a criminal. That was a way to spin words right there. Crafting table, tavern. Oh, geez, there's so much. There's just so many things. Oh, look, these are the guys that want to, like, hurt me. Whoa, he shot a gun.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, okay. Kick. Ah, I knocked him down. That went smoothly. Surprisingly smoothly. I just realized there's no mini-map, and it slightly bothers me. Alright. Let's see here.
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency.
I sincerely hope not. Can I craft something out of curiosity? I can upgrade weapons and armor. Science allows me to create potions and traps. 7 points and desired talents. I can upgrade weapons. And my pistol. Set an alchemical stasis mix that explodes on contact. Because right now I'm using a poisoned and there's elemental damage I have. Okay, I'm just going to leave that alone for now. Because I don't know how it works. And we're going to visit the tavern and see what... Ooh! See what there is to see.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ask about... the Malicor.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
Ask about his business.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city
it's a small chance.
Quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Okay.
I
think I'm done.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Ooh. I just took 7 gold coins off the table. Not stealing. I swear. Meet with the bridge ambassador. Wait, where did coin guard bags? It's just down this road. Ooh. Hello.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Whoa. Okay, he sells weapons. Neat. Okay, well, no, I want to sell things.
Such a pleasure to see. Have you seen anything to you?
Sell. Okay. I want to sell these crappy boots that I picked up. 5 gold, sure.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
All right. Jeez, it's dark in these buildings.
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Really?
Trust me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Find a way to get the cargo to Tier 4D. Okay, well, back this way we go. Probably you've discovered old warehouses. Alright. This poor city. Port quarter. Storeroom. Villain's Den. I kind of want to go over there. It doesn't sound like a good place, but I kind of want to. Hoof fungus and hawthorn.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
And he dropped it.
There are some children we'd think best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
This captain, it's a ship, not a
Apologies
boat.
for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much
You're waiting
to
for
drink
him?
in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
What was his name? Jonas? Disappearance among the knots. Investigate the disappearance of the knot novice. Ask for help on the merchandise. Ask the cabin boy. When did you see him the last time?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Acquaintances and
Does
Sedan.
the boy know anyone in Serene?
Serene.
Other than fellow Nords? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Who are his close friends?
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Ask for help on the merchandise.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire.
Uh-oh.
If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Oh. Is that not illegal? Okay.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Ask about the knot.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Ooh.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tearfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
The port of
What do you think of our port?
You're referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Interesting. Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
So we got several things to do. We got a lot of crap to do. Tamper with the ship's log. Clear out the warehouse guards. Investigate the disappearance of the novice. Investigate the disappearance. Okay. Let's clear out the warehouse guards. Sure. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Not warehouses. This zone is under the control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden to you. A costume of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try a stealth approach, but if a guard spots you, it will result in a violent response and damage your reputation with this faction. That's interesting. So I'm not allowed here then. I guess I'm sneaking. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 The door closed behind me! What in the world? Ow! I got shot by a pistol. Ow! Okay, fine. I'll shoot my own gun. I missed? Really? Whoops. So that was needless bloodshed. Better be something worthwhile in here. I can't lockpick it. Oh no. I'm almost level 2 too. I could theoretically take lockpicking. If I level. Theoretically. Okay, where am I? Clear out the warehouse guards.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Interesting. So it's suggesting that I make something. Prepare a drink laced with the sleeping pills. At the crafting table. Okay. I'll be back then. I will return once I have made a sleeping pill drink. Ooh, loot, beast essence, and hawthorn. Ooh, swiftness potion. There's loot all over the place, and I love it. Okay, where's this crafting bench? It's up here.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency.
Hello. Haze potion, stealthiness for long duration. There's so many random things I can make, and it's crazy. Armor ointment. Regenerates armor? What? What am I making, though? Oh, quest items. These metal dowels used to build or repair wood furniture? What? This potion is a powerful sleeping aid. This drink contains a powerful sleeping pill. Those who drink it will immediately fall into a deep sleep. I don't have a bottle of brandy or a sleeping potion, though. Oh, I can make a sleeping potion with an Inonitus hispidus. So I need some kind of mushroom, and I need a bottle of brandy. Well, I can probably get a bottle of brandy from the tavern. Greedfall quest can usually be completed in several different ways. Interesting. Desardet has more than one string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, crafting. Items from the crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats in combat are also options when enemies are not receptive to your talents. Crap. Just drop a water bottle on the floor. Okay.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
See, you didn't even ask me if you wanted to pour me something last time.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Oh boy.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Amongst the rebel rousers, did
That's
there
not
happen
good.
to be a young man?
That's really not good.
20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
Oh.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
I can't fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I do have enough gold coins. I'll just pay him.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
He can wait.
Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow who could down his pint. Anything else?
I mean,
I need to be off.
I need
Farewell.
a drink to make a sleeping potion, but whatever. I guess that ain't an option.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
We've already paid the man. Don't worry about it. Okay, what can we do? That's the not novice disappearance. That's finding Constantine. It's Telem Embassy. We've got to find some ingredients. We're on the hunt for loot. I mean, a resistance potion is loot, but not what we need. More hawthorn. Ooh, Plague Doctor mask. Also, I'm stuck. Bud, move. Thank you. Okay. Hoof fungus, crude iron ore. Oh, seems like there's a merchant. Oh, but it's this guy. I already seen him.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah. No, I would like to buy a couple ingredients from you. I need this mushroom. And I need a bottle of brandy.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Sure. The controls, I can't sprint and turn the camera because sprint is X. Wait a minute. I walked right past the crafting table, didn't I? Alright, back to it. Boom. Alright, here we are. Sleeping potion. And lace strength. Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. Alright. Let's go do it. See if it works.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Offer a drink.
Looks like you've been here for quite a spell and not much is going on. How about a little drink? It might help kill some time while waiting for the change of guard.
Maybe just a drop.
I love that.
I have been starting to get a little thirsty.
I love how they don't know who we are and they're just like, sure, I'll take a drink.
We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Inform the porters. From where? Here? Right, because those guards were not letting them get any, like, loot at all. Well, that was a wonderful little excursion. They got me absolutely nothing. Hey, boys.
Milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
So they're putting at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out.
The merchandise in the thing, and we have to make sure that it's in the book.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Alright, like the back door. Do you think that works? Oh. This one.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
We've already been to the port authorities? When did that happen? Oh geez, the heavy armor sound. Oh, what are we supposed to do? What, can we silently neutralize him? Stealth attack. Did we just kill him? A sailor's coat. Ooh, I leveled up. Also, perhaps this sailor coat is better than what I'm currently wearing. And it might just be faction? Maybe? I have no idea if I'm hidden faction-wise or not. Also, this blackened short sword is just better. Less stun. But we'll take it. Okay. Wait, that said lockpicking 1. When did I unlock lockpicking 1? I didn't have that before. Oh, I didn't have to stealth attack him? Okay, well. It's done now, I guess. Sailor's boots, sailor's gloves. I can have like a full disguise on. I have a sailor's coat. I can put on sailor's gloves, which are better than the reinforced ones I just picked up. I'll take it. And sailor's boots, which are better. We are wearing a full sailor's uniform. Actually, well, not the hat and everything, but don't worry about that one. When did I get the ability to lockpick? I don't get it. Oh well. That's what we need. Alright, let's do it. Pick up keys. Key to Serin Harbor jails.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add
Why will I need that?
merchandise to the list.
So use it then. Done. Ha ha ha. And now we just have to get out, I'm assuming. Easier said than done. Is she gonna move? She's going that way. Alright, let's go. And we're out. Sweet. What's around here? Nothing? See, I don't remember getting the ability to lockpick. But, if I can now, may as well come back up here and lockpick. Yeah, when did that happen? Tricoren, bottle of oh, there was a bottle of brandy in here. I didn't have to buy one. Okay, whatever. Outside, sturdy kaftan. So the sailor's coat is so much. This is so much better. More balance, more armor. Oh, but it's like armor. That's why I don't have elemental resist and lockpicking. Oh, the sailor's coat gives me a lockpicking skill. That's interesting. I like that. I like how that works. Okay. I can get behind this. Armor is worse, but it's stealth and it gives me loot chance and stuff, so let's take it. That's better armor and poison resist, so sure, why not? Meanwhile, side missions, experience. Hawthorn berries, science healing potions, pine resin, chemical ingredient, hoof fungus, ammunition. That was a great bottle. Yeah, there's blah 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 blah. Okay. Moving on. Oh yeah, I did level up. So do I get new stuff? Remaining points. Oh, it costs 2 points to do anything over there. Because I already have these skills. I don't have attribute points, apparently. Oh, because I get one at level 4. And I get talent points at level 5. Why is... Oh, it's not locked. It's a picture of a lock. So I thought it was locked out. Anyway. I can get more damage. More damage with guns. Allows the instantaneous setting of set trap on the ground while dodging. Ooh. But it costs 2 points to get a major skill. Those are magic ones. Let's do fast traps. Cool. Okay. Leaving we go. Sweet. Now we can go talk to that guy. Can I hop this fence? Is that a thing? I can. Cool. Where am I exactly? I went too far, that's for sure. Alright, let's turn around. Go the other way.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science.
Science. I am gonna use that vendor though and sell some things when I'm done with this meeting.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The Commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New
My
Serene,
gosh.
go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Missions and missions and missions. But that's a successful side mission completed. So on to the next one. Gotta find missing boat guy. Whee! Hello, hello.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Ask about the
What
captain.
do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll
The
be
captain's
an admiral one day.
less than 25? Okay.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay. Ask about habitual comings
What does
and
Jonas
goings.
do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Oh.
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Okay. So what
Does
friends?
he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
What about
Do you
enemies?
think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be
Alright.
Farewell.
Interesting. I will speak with the other one, I suppose. What, you? Are you the one? No, you're the one. You're the one I want.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Okay. What about your captain?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
What about the captain boy? What do you know?
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left,
my cousin?
him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
Vanished?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were.
Really?
And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
That's what it came down to?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Okay, what's the state of
Did
mind?
Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Alright. What about the kidnappers?
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. The kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Alright.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Well, that's what we're working on. We have to go interrogate peoples. Oh, we're right next to the tavern now. Cool. Bam! Alright. First thing to do is talk to the proprietor.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Nope, still not. Asking about the kidnapping.
A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A note, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Oh.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Thanks. This guy's giving me so much information. Is this him? I mean, he's not seated at a table, but okay.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No,
yes.
Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Nord that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Oh, sweet. What happened
Tell
during
me
the
what
evening?
happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous. As if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Okay, we finally have something. Rich man.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Fair.
Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes.
Miracle of science. Where are we going? We want to turn right, head up to the next bridge, and stick to the right. That's the way we want to go. What in the world is this? Oh, this is that embassy. Gotcha. But we are coming over here. To this here building.
Might I help you, my lady?
Alright.
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
I need to talk with him, not the lady of the house. Fine.
Oh, I know you.
Fine.
I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm
What?
not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
So he ran away from home, and the argument was him fighting with his father because he didn't want to come home. And now they're holding him.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
That... Yeah, there's something weird going on.
How did you find your son's trail?
Okay.
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely. and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot
sucks.
say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it 1 second. Nope. Nope. I think he ran away from home. I don't believe it. That's a clever way to do it. Go ask about not contracts. Can you get out of the way? Alright. Back to the docks we go. Hello. Wait, are you a... Who are you? Oh. Yeah, I'm not ready to talk to you yet. I need to talk to this man right here.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I've been working on it, okay? Okay. Inquire on Madame Fontaine.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract?
What?
But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. And we are his only family.
Mr. de Courcellon.
Be back soon, Captain.
Why do I have to talk to him for more information?
Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Courcellon is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Well, he's about to.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't
he has.
worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
But we'll find him.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Yes. Ask about the contract between the Knots and the Fontaines.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news to Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange.
This is so weird.
From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance. Via ships.
Offered up his own son in exchange for wealth.
Makes sense.
Did it before the birth of the child and regretted it afterwards.
Makes a hell of a lot of sense.
What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Alright, so, how do we want to go about doing this? Discover where Jonas is being detained. So she was unaware of that detail. Meaning that the contract that was signed was kept hidden from her, potentially. Well, let's go find out what happened, shall we? Move. Thank you. Alright. Let's do it. Note to the attention of the servant. Alice, I would like you to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouses we own on the canal. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days, so make sure that there is enough food for everyone and be discreet. We do not want other families to know about what is happening. Because the sun is there. They're having a feast.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
I mean, I'd like to still talk with her. Since we just walked into her house and took a note off the table.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
No, you haven't.
With respect, my lady.
Okay, then. Well, I guess there's no other option. Out we go. Where are these warehouses? That's the question. Okay, so we want to go down the street and across a large bridge. Once we're past the Bridge Alliance building. They are burning dead. They are burning a lot of dead. Alright, here we are. This is where we want to be, but let's find a back entrance, shall we? Is this the back entrance? No. Aha!
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Okay. Well, that being said, that one is a skull. Does that mean he's too high level for me to handle? Probably. But we made it in. Alright, stealth time. Okay. Lock picking. Embroidered doublet. Reinforced gloves. Soft old boots. I can sell a lot of stuff. When did I get a key? Oh, but I have lockpicking, so I can lockpick.
Who are you?
My name is Desade.
Found him.
I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
No.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that.
No kidding.
My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Oh, interesting. Also, that wall looks like it can be blown open. Well, that was quick. I realized I could do it politically, and I kind of want to do things politically because it's interesting. But I didn't even think about it. I was just like, okay, well, I gotta sneak in and get this guy out. Alright. Do we have to go tell the captain? Yeah, inform Captain Vasco. Okay, let's do it. But first... The talk of all serene. Okay then, bud. Sure. A lot of these are crappy. Yep, a lot of these are crappy. Alright. Let's sell some garbage, shall we? We are on to probably the armor here. I can sell it for, what, 18 coins? Sure. Old leather coat. That looks terrible. Oh, they're both sailor coats, but one is slightly different. Oh, I see. It doesn't have the lockpicking set. Ha. Well, get wrecked. We can sell this, I guess. Sure. Sell all these old stuff. Soft boots. Sailor's boots. This saber. This saber. Cool. Alright. Moving on. Let's get back down to the docks. Wrong way. Right? No, wait. We have to go down there. Never mind. Never mind. Here we are.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without...
Yes, I'm aware.
I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Yay! Reputation +3. That makes up for the knots that I killed.
Be
cool.
back soon, Captain.
I got reputation. So I'm gonna go notify people now, and then I'll go find my brother, because apparently I can't leave without him. So, let's do that. Alright. Teleme Ambassador. Teleme Ambassador. Hello.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature.
Yes.
Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Everyone has a quest
Tell me
for
more about
me.
it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see.
Then let them go off.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Really? Do we want to do this?
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Sure. I suppose I'm doing his quest. I'll go get this person's quest as well, because I'm sure they'll have one. Bridge Ambassador.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sardet.
Well,
I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Freddy. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea.
Oh,
you would
that's
be
what's
leaving
going
so
on.
quickly. What a shame.
Interesting.
I had thought. Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant.
Yeah.
Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people
I know
actually give
he's
credence
talking
to
about.
these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going.
Sure.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
I could be asking them more, but I want to do their quests. I might ask them more later, but for now... I'm gonna do their quests.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Yeah, it's this guy. Charlatan.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache,
Yeah, right.
stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But
He's good.
your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure.
He's dramatic, but he's good.
Isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny
Just
and
water.
new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malicor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health
So
resist
sketchy.
the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be
Oh
enough
boy.
for everyone.
Sheeple effect.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
He's gonna be good. Nasty side
Are there
effects.
any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Ask for demonstration.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But
Only a
as I'm
little.
in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw
Odd.
you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
Yeah.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his card.
So dumb. It's blindness.
To my help.
Oh, hi. Okay. I love the knockdown.
Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's a victory in my book. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols, but the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer's always right. Yeah, but in that case, you shouldn't be angry. He's not putting you out of your way for anything. You're just being kind of rude. Honestly. Ooh. A rusty morning star. Not that I'm gonna use it. Alright. Let's prove this guy wrong.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show them the remedies.
To have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me?
Yeah, just admitted to being thief.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
What do you mean he got away?
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
He just took off, didn't get a chance to chase him. Okay then. Found ya.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce. And he's the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Oh. Sahin's obsession.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred.
Okay.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder?
Yeah.
That is completely unethical.
That's
I don't
bad.
have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture
provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
That's... I mean, if somebody drinks it a lot, though, that's worrying.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Didn't expect a choice like this. He's being unethical, but he's not hurting people, and he has good intentions.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Negotiate with an angry crowd. Oh, that never goes well. Mobs. Kind of difficult to negotiate with. Let's be honest here.
Please,
oh boy.
Listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry. Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd!
God.
I'm the one who put an end to his operation. Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Oh. Propose a settlement.
I can procure you some excellent potions. As long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing. Like those you thought you were buying. Why are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them! Trust me.
Yep, angry mobs.
I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
I should be able to prepare them myself. Just need to gather the ingredients.
Okay. Done and done. You'll see. Health potion. Ugh, I don't have beast essence. Where can I find beast essence? I'll go see about buying some beast essence.
You'll find all... Welcome. It's such a... Have you...
Also, I'm getting really unfocused. I'm starting to get a headache, so I'm going to end soon. I'm just trying to finish up this quest, and then I'm going to end. Just to let people know. Ah, beast essence. Oh, it's cheap. Let's buy like 6.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright. Health potions. Craft. 4. Sure. I have enough. And only 1 left over for myself. Which is scary. But, oh well.
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Yes. Here they are.
Yes.
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist kept his word. I hope these are good ones.
The colour looks like it should. Not
His,
like
I'm a she.
Well then. Since you want us to go, then we'll be going. Come on, everyone.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
I like how I tell my ally to tell him of the good news, and then I have to go tell him myself.
So,
hurry up, quest.
Did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You were free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, my lady. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Ooh, 80 gold coins. Oh, that's a nice little feature right there. Go directly back to the embassy.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Vigilance, reputation +1. Cover the escape of the alchemist. Confront him on his lie.
Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants. That you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge. And he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you are still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him. On your own lands.
Oh.
I should have shown more honesty in your regard.
Please.
Accept my excuses.
I lost reputation,
and this
though.
modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Gold coins?
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Level 3. Haha. I'll deal with that next time, though, because I need to save and end. New save. I believe that's it. I believe that's a save. That is a save, indeed. I'm excited to play more of this. It seems very interesting. And I'm still lost in that early section of the city doing side quests, so that's very fun. Anyway, thank you all very much for coming out of the stream. I know it's been quite a long time since I've done this, but hopefully I can continue to do this more regularly, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll send out tweets if and when I decide to stream again. Again, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time under the sun. Sunlord is up.